Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing today? I am Colleen Regan. I am the star director of Beantown Accents. We are out of southeastern Massachusetts. Um, and I've been with Scentsy, it will be almost 5 years. I'm also very close with your SSD, Patty Morrow. I am even the godmother of her little daughter. So I actually have always been following you guys and all of you up and coming leaders. I have been cheering on for quite a while. So I'm so happy to be here with you guys today and share anything that I possibly can to help you guys along because I'm here for it. And that's what this culture is about, is helping each other along. And if it weren't for people pouring into me when I first joined, then I may not be here now. And it's so good to just have each other. So good morning, Amber. Thank you for having me here, and I'm excited to get into it. So today I'm going to talk about booking parties, and I'm here with my cup of coffee always. This is my sidekick. So if you're joining, say hi. And if you're watching the replay, let me know. Say hi. Okay. So let's all take a sip of our coffee before we get going. Okay. So booking parties. So in Scentsy, we focus on income producing activities. And I really think that the more you simplify your business, the better off you're going to be. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you're going to be more effective and efficient. And the first income producing activity based on the three legs of success is sales. Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Is sales. Okay. So the three legs of success, we talk about sales, sponsoring, and training. Okay. And so sales come first. And what I hyper focus on every month are parties. And you can create sales through follow up, through individual orders. Absolutely. I do. I probably generate about 500 to 800 PRV every month on follow up. However, I stress the importance of booking parties because it's not just about sales. It's about creating a business with stability and longevity. And after all, you guys, we are a party planning business. We are. So if you're looking to grow your business, the first thing that you need to do is carve out time to work your business and book parties. Now, the best thing about this is you have complete control over your business. So you can book your parties when you want to, and you can do these parties how you want to. So for the first 4 years of my business, I built my business on home parties. I probably did 4 home parties a month, and it was my jam. It was my bread and butter. It is how I created every bit of my business. However, coronavirus happened, and I was then forced to work full time from my phone and do online parties. Now, I used to swear that online parties were awful. And really, what it was is me being resistant and not giving them a chance. Because honestly, my business has doubled and I have seen amazing results from online parties. Amazing. And I'm actually working less, making more, and not having to leave my home. But that's just what I do. You can do whatever works for you and your family, but you have to make time for your business, you guys. You have to make time for your business, okay? Um, you decide. So, what I like to do is front load my calendar, right? I have a planner and I print out a template, a blank template of every single month of the year, okay? I print it out and I identify all that writing are different parties that I have going on. But what you can do is you can take your template or your planner, whatever you have, and you can highlight the days that you've decided that you can book parties. Okay. And so the reason that parties are so important, and it's not just about sales, is because with Scentsy, you have constantly got to meet new people. All right. If you're not meeting new people, that means you're relying on the same circle of friends and family or customers to order enough Scentsy off of you to create and generate an income for you. And that's not going to be the case. You're going to exhaust your avenues. You're going to become that annoying consultant to those people, and it's just not going to happen. You've got to build, okay? Your foundation is your launch party with your close family and friends, okay? That's your foundation. And then as you book parties, you're going to expand and you're going to grow. Okay. So everybody knows 7 to 10 people that you don't know. All right. So if you are just relying on the same people, guys, listen, even if you are here just to get your Scentsy at a discount and you're not really looking to grow a big sustainable business, I still suggest that you get one party on the calendar every month because that way you will have more people ordering from you and, be able to at least book one party a month to continually grow your customer base. Okay. Because some customers just stop ordering. Like, you cannot rely on any one person to, to order from you over and over enough for you to, to pay your bills or whatever it is that you're here for. Okay. You cannot rely on anybody. So booking parties and knowing where your sales are coming from every single month is huge. Okay. So I focus on front loading my calendar. Okay. I'm going to tell you how I book my parties as well. But I personally, because I'm doing online parties now, and I personally do 30-minute scent events. Okay. Hi, Lyric. I do 30-minute scent events. I have tried online parties every way possible. Okay. I've had them open for a week. Listen, if you're doing a certain party style and it's working, keep doing it. Okay. You don't have to do things the way that I do in order to be successful. I'm just telling you what works for me. But if you're doing something and it's not working, you have to change it. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It doesn't mean this isn't for you. It means that you have to change and figure out what is going to work for you, because there is a solution. Be a resolver and fix it. Okay? I promise you. So I do 30-minute scent events, and they have been phenomenal for me. So because I'm only doing 30-minute scent events, I try to book 6 to 8 scent events every month. Okay? I typically do mine on Sunday nights. I personally find that's when people are usually the most available. They're kind of settling down from the weekend, preparing for the week ahead. Everybody's usually home. And that's usually a good day. Sometimes I do, my customers ask for Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings. I'm very flexible, but what I offer are Sunday nights in 30-minute increments. Okay. Now, when I sit down with my calendar, I look at the calendar and I look at the days that I've identified that I want to book parties. Okay. And so I start by reaching out to my customers, to previous hosts, people in my customer VIP group. And what usually happens, when I first joined, okay, I had to go off of my Frankie list. And a Frankie list is like a list of 100, okay? It's an acronym for friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids association, internet friends, and extraordinary people, okay? Like meeting people for a dream team list. And I find that a Frankie list helped me better instead of the list of 100, because I would just be like, just writing people down. But that acronym is there in place to kind of help you really think about who you know. It's not who you're close with. It's not just your family and friends. It's who you know and who you can network with. So when I first joined Scentsy, I was personally reaching out to people on my Frankie list. I was messaging these people individually, okay? I don't really have to do that as much anymore because I've created a really good foundation and a big customer base over these past almost 5 years. But when I first joined, you guys, I absolutely had to go through my Frankie list and message people. Okay. Now, I personally book as many parties as I do because I offer personal incentives and promotions. Okay. That is how I book all of my parties. Now, hear me very clearly. You cannot announce a personal special, deal, bundle, incentive, anything publicly. You cannot do that. Okay? That is against compliance. And trust me, you will get nailed for it. Okay? You will. I've actually, I have been suspended from Scentsy because I didn't even blatantly come out and say it. I insinuated, and I guess that just was too far. And Scentsy got me. They got me. And I'm very intentional and careful with my business, and they still got me. So trust me, you guys, they're out there. So do not step out of compliance. So make sure that you're personally messaging your customers. Now, what I would do when I first joined, for a few years, I had to message people and say, hey guys, hey Sally, I just wanted to touch base. We have an awesome new catalog out, and I want everybody to try it without spending all of their money. So, I'm offering a free nightlight warmer of your choice on top of host rewards, which is a free credit amount and half price items of your choice if you want to book a super quick and casual 30-minute scent event for March or April. It's short. That's all I'm saying. Boop. That's it. Okay. I'm not getting into, okay, you have to, there's a $200 minimum qualification. I'm not getting into any of that, because when you start putting numbers on things, people get confused. They don't know that $200 in sales for a Scentsy party is nothing. Like, I can do that because I'm going to be host coaching with my parties. $200 in sales is nothing. Okay. So I'm not putting any numbers. I'm not saying, oh, all you have to do is get $200 in sales and then you'll get host rewards. No. I'm not doing any of that. I want them to book the party first. And then when I start host coaching a few days later, I will go over that and I'll say, all right, so in order to start accruing host rewards, we're going to have to hit at least $200 in sales for Scentsy to start adding up your host rewards, which is totally fine because we're going to aim for $500 in sales. Okay. And then once you reach, I personally say, with my personal promotion or incentive for the month, one-on-one, I say, when we reach $350 in sales, I'm also going to give you that free mini warmer of your choice. Okay. Because I'm controlling the sales, and I'm increasing the sales. I'm upselling. So I want them to earn that incentive that I offered. Okay. And you have to say these things when you're host coaching, not in the initial message, when you're host coaching, because then you're going to get increased sales, you guys. But you also don't want to owe somebody something if they didn't get sales. So make sure you're clear with that. Now, you have to do what works for you financially. But what you do is every party that you close, obviously, once you hit $200 in sales, you start accruing host rewards, which is a free credit amount and half price items of their choice, right? So I use the perpetual party reward when I'm closing their party. I add myself to the party. I give myself the perpetual party reward. And as long as they've hit that amount that, we're aiming for them to get that incentive that I offered, then I give it to myself and I put that item in and I pay 50% for it, because that's what the perpetual party reward is there for. It's to help you book parties, you guys. Okay. The perpetual party reward is to help you book parties. That's why Scentsy puts it there. All right. So what it is, it's a 50% off item. So you have to think about what is financially sound for you. When I first joined, I would do a room spray. I find that mini warmers are usually the trick. People will go for the mini warmer. Okay. To get a free mini warmer and then host rewards on top of it is great. Again, do what works for you. But a mini warmer is $20. So once I put it in the perpetual party reward, I'm paying $10. Now, for $10, okay, this is the whole point of the party. So the objective of every single party is not just it's not just to get sales. It's not just like a one-hit wonder and you're never going to speak to these people again and that's it. Okay? The objective of every party is to expand your customer base, you guys, and to grow your business, right? So the objective is sales, high sales, right? Not just a single order, but high sales. You're meeting brand new people. So again, everybody knows 7 to 10 people that you don't know. Okay? So you're growing your customer base. And while I'm doing that party, I'm always reaching out to these people and offering parties through that one. So like while I'm doing my 30-minute scent event, I'm talking about, and I'm talking to the host ahead of time too when I host coach, that, you know, if one of your friends or two of your friends book a 30-minute scent event with me, you know, during this party of yours, then I'll also give you a free extra something. And it could be a scent circle. It can be a sample pack, like whatever you want to do, you guys. Okay. So that gives them incentive to kind of say to their friends, like, hey, book a party. Because even though they're friends, everybody knows 7 to 10 people that you don't know. Okay. So me spending that $10, right? I'm going to get way more back in commission. I'm going to expand my customer base and it's going to be a win-win-win-win. Okay. Now, trust me, I'm in this to make money, you guys, right? I'm in this to make money. And almost 5 years ago, I did not make the money that I make now. But I still saw the value in using the perpetual party reward to get those parties booked. And then now, you know, it's part of my budget, my Scentsy budget is the perpetual party reward. Okay. Because it's always that's what it's there for. And it's going to help you grow your business. Okay. Now what happens is if people, you know, like I said, I have anywhere between 500 and 800 PRV every month in follow-up. So that means when people are reaching out to me or when I'm doing my follow-up and they need to place a single order, I need, you know, more wax, or, oh, I saw that LTO. I need this, blah, blah, blah. What I say is, okay, perfect. Well, actually, I have a better idea. Why don't you get your closest family and friends together? We'll do a quick, super convenient, easy 30-minute scent event, and you can get that for free and half off. And I'll throw in a free mini warmer of your choice. So always go for the party. Always go for the party, okay? Because the party is going to help you expand your customer base, right? If you're just relying on follow-up orders alone, you're not growing. You may meet somebody new here and there, but networking is such a huge part of this business, this industry, and growing. Huge. So there's a million different ways to network and meet new people, but the main consistent way that I know I'm meeting new people every single month is parties. Parties. Party, 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 party. Right? And so on top of that, you should know where your sales are coming from every month. Isn't it the worst feeling in the world when you don't know where your sales are coming from the month of? It's March and you're like, I'm scrambling. And when you scramble and you don't know where your sales are coming from, you start to act desperate because you're like, I need sales. Especially if you're a leader, you need at least 500 PRV. You need at least 500 PRV every single month, right? And if you don't know where your sales are coming from, you may not get paid at title. So you start like pulling things out of thin air that you need to do, or promotions, and you start acting desperate. You're reaching out to people that you normally don't reach out to, or you're blowing up your customers, you know, messages or text messages. Don't act desperate, you guys. Don't act desperate. It's definitely something that pushes people away. Okay? So know where your sales are coming from. When I sit down every day, whether you have 30 minutes to work your business, okay? I do Scentsy full time now, okay? Um, so I have a little bit more time to work my business, but for the first 3 years of my business, I have twins. They're going to be 8 years old. But when I joined Scentsy, my twins were 2.5. And I was working nights. My husband's an electrician. He was working days. We were literally high-fiving each other out the door, in the door. And when I was home, you guys, like they're 2.5 years old. They're literally crawling all over the place, climbing the curtains. We had baby gates up. They were climbing over the baby gates. I mean, I could not take my eyes off of these children, right? And I don't want to be one of those moms that's just like on my phone. That is not me. So I designated 30 minutes a day to work my business for 3 years. And if you know me or if you followed me in my journey at all, you know that I promoted very quickly and my business grew very quickly because I didn't focus on what I couldn't do. I focused on the time that I had, being productive with that time, in booking parties. Okay? Booking parties. So when I sat down for those 30 minutes, I opened up my calendar. I know the first thing that I had to do, right? Because of the 3 legs of success. First, it's in order for a reason. First is sales. If your sales aren't right for the month, you shouldn't be training your teammates. You shouldn't be doing coaching calls. You shouldn't be posting about this or that or worrying about flyers or samples or anything. You should be sitting down, reaching out to people, and booking parties. Okay? So when you sit down and you have 30 minutes to work your business, I look at my calendar. I look at those holes in the calendar. So I've designated certain time that I'm going to work my business, right? I'm going to book those parties. And when I sit down and I see any holes in the calendar, that's what I'm going to do today. I need to fill those holes in the calendar. That's what I need to do. And then when my sales are right, I'm going to start host coaching. And then from host coaching, I'm going to start, looking at my list and sharing the opportunity and having join conversations, right? It's in an order for a reason. Sales come first. So in order to secure your sales, know where they're coming from, meet new people, have more people. It all starts with parties, you guys. Because then you'll have more people to host parties down the line. And I'll tell you, a lot of my parties are from previous hosts. Like most of my customers book 2 parties a year. They do a fall winter party and they do a spring and summer party because they know that I'm going to take care of them. They know that it's a no-brainer to book a party, right? And then I talk about it in my customer VIP page. Like, look at Maureen. She just had a party with $87 in free credit and 3 half-offs. And she got a free mini warmer. And people are like, oh, yeah, like, I want to do that, right? So I talk about it. So, guys, an incentive goes a long way. Again and again and again. It has to be private, okay? It is a personal promotion. It's a personal incentive. You cannot be offering that publicly. You will get nailed for it. Trust me. From speaking, I'm speaking from experience. You'll get nailed for it, okay? Don't do that to yourself. I also just want to put something out there is I see a lot of times people will put like some kind of stock photo or some kind of flyer that they've created, and say on social media, I'm looking for a host, or, do you want to get your Scentsy free and half off, or, something along the lines to try to book a party. You guys, that is not going to book your parties. It's not. The personal outreach, you going through your Frankie list. If you're new to this, you have to put in your dues and you have to reach out to the people. Promise. But if you're first starting out, your launch phase, you're starting with your closest family and friends. It should be your main focus, right? To introduce your closest family and friends to Scentsy and get some of your closest family and friends to book a party from your launch party, okay? Because even your family and friends know 7 to 10 people that you don't. At least 1 or 2 or 3 people that you don't, okay? And just continue that rolling. Guys, if you don't book parties in March, it's going to lead into a month of April where you probably don't have parties booked. And one bad month can roll into another bad month. Trust me, start focusing on booking parties, identify the days that you can, what kind of parties you want to do. But I do 30-minute scent events because it's so casual, it's so easy and quick. And I found, listen, there are people out there that rock a party, an online party that's a week long. They rock it. I don't know how, because I found that my audience, my guests are completely disengaged. They're over it. They're not paying attention. They're uninterested. It's dragging on. They don't want anything to do with it. Okay. I personally have found that the 30 minutes are like boom, boom, boom. It works really well for me. But you have to do what's good for you, your family, and your customers. All right. But front loading is absolute key. It should be the first thing that you're doing every single month to know where your sales are coming from. And honestly, when I'm offering an incentive, I usually offer it for, this is the thing, I offer an incentive and I create a sense of urgency by saying, book, you'll get a free mini warmer of your choice on top of host rewards, which are free credit and half price items of your choice. If you, get just your closest family and friends together for a quick and casual 30-minute scent event in March or April. Okay. So again, I'm offering an incentive and I'm saying for March or April. I'm creating the sense of urgency because if they want that deal, they have to book in March or April. Okay, so I'm not leaving it open-ended and saying like, okay, so if you want it, what do you think? They got to take advantage of it. You can do 1 month at a time. I do 2 months at a time because I usually end up spilling over into the next month. So I'm already front loading for the next month, right? So it works great. Yes, I do live. 30 minutes live. And I focus on the 3 fragrance delivery systems: wax and warmers, oils and diffusers, and the fan operated products. That's what I do. Like the day before, I'll focus on a few products, like the cleaning products, the body products, Scentsy Buddies or whatever. I'll just do a few posts leading up to it. And then I go live and I only talk about that because the 3 fragrance delivery systems are really what we're based off of. And that's usually how people get started with Scentsy. And it's not me throwing too much at them. This is how you use it, because people still aren't really 100% positive a lot of the times on what Scentsy is. They're like, where's the wick? Does this plug in? There's no flame. Like, they don't understand. So me giving them that live tutorial is huge. They understand. So then when they go onto the website, their host party, they know what they're getting and they're excited to get it because they know how it works. They're not just kind of going on there and feeling obligated to order because they just want to support their friend, but they don't even know what it is. So, they're not looking forward to their order. Their order comes in and they're like, I don't even know what this is, right? They just ordered to order it and they'll probably regift it and not use it. So that's helped me. But guys, listen, I hope this has helped you. If you have questions, you can let me know. You can reach out to me. But really, booking parties is the lifeline of your business. It is not just about sales. I mean, it is. Trust me. It's sales. It's high sales. It's upselling. It's bulk sales. It's also meeting brand new people. Okay, so if I have 6 to 8 online parties every month, then I am meeting 7 to 10 brand new people every month. I am adding them to my personal Facebook page. I'm adding them to my customer VIP page, and I'm expanding because next time I have an incentive, I'm now going to include them in it. So I'll have more people to offer a hosting opportunity to, and you're going to have more people to offer the join opportunity with. Guys, it all starts with parties, okay? So use your perpetual party reward the right way. Personal promotion specials and deals need to be private. And whenever anybody wants to place a follow-up order, go for the party. Offer whatever they want for free and half off instead. Like, that makes way more sense than them having to pay for whatever they want. And then you say, and I'll throw in a free room spray. I'll throw in a free counter clean. I'll throw in a free mini warmer. Like, that's an offer they can't refuse. And say, well, if you want to get a quick 30-minute event, scent event with just your closest family and friends, then you know what? All right, let's do this, in March or April. They have to take advantage of it. It's not open-ended. Like, if you want it, let's do it. Okay? The sense of urgency. So, that is my booking parties training for today. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.